First grade. I'm so excited that you're here on your first music lesson for first grade music class, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn a really cool, fun song called I'm So Glad to Be Here. I really wish you guys could really be here in person, but we can still do some fun stuff, okay? So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna sing a part, and then I wanna hear you singing, and I better hear you singing through that screen, okay? So I'm gonna sing a line, and I want you to echo, okay? So here's the first line, here we go. I'm so glad to be here. Here's the next one. I'm so glad to be here. Okay. I'm so glad I'll show you how I feel. Did you do it? I hope you did. Now, how many so's do you think we did? How many did you count? If you said 5, then you are absolutely correct. We did 5 so before we said the word glad. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take all of that and we're gonna put it together. So give me just a second to go ahead and play on our CD, and then we're gonna come and sing this first section of the song that you just learned, okay? Here we go. Ready? All right, I better hear you singing. Here we go. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad I'll show you how I feel. Now, every now and then you're gonna see me walk away so that I can pause it and we can learn the next section. So here's the next section of the song. And we're gonna be doing some moving while we do this, so you better have a little bit of room wherever you are. So here's our first one. I'll jump up high. Did you jump? Great. Here's the next one. Slap my thigh. Excellent. Touch my nose. Make sure not to touch your ear. You're gonna touch your nose. Here's the next one. Wink my eye. Okay, here we go. Stomp my foot. All right, and the next one. Tug my ear. Now make sure you don't try to pull your ear off. It's just a little tug, you guys, just a little tug. And then our last part. I'm so glad to be here. And make sure whenever you say the word be, you do a little bend. So let me hear you sing that part again. Here we go. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play. And remember, we're gonna start with jump up high, slap my thigh, touch my nose, wink my eye, stomp my foot, tug my ear. I'm so glad to be here. All right, so let's see what you got. Here we go. I'll jump up high, slap my thigh, touch my nose, wink my eye, stomp my foot, tug my ear. I'm so glad to be here. Excellent. Okay, so here now what we're going to do is we're going to take the song and we're going to change just a couple little words. So I'm going to sing a line and I want you to tell me what is different. So here's the line. I'm so glad that you're here. What did I do different? Excellent. If you said that you're here instead of be here, then you are absolutely correct. Everything else is the same. I'm so glad that you're here. Make sure to point. You can point at me at the screen. You can point at somebody in the room with you. That's totally okay. But whenever you say you're here, make sure you're pointing. And we're still going to do jump up high, slap my thigh, and all that fun stuff, okay? Are you guys ready? Let's see if we can do the rest of the song. Here we go. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad I'll show you how I feel. I'll jump up high, slap my thigh, touch my nose, wink my eye, stomp my foot, tug my ear. I'm so glad that you're here. I'll jump up high, slap my thigh, touch Graceland, did you notice we did a yeah at the end? Awesome. So here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to hit play on the whole song, and we're going to try the whole thing. And then we're going to move into talking about what steady beat is. I mentioned it in the introduction video, but we still got to figure out what that steady beat is. So you guys ready? All right, let's do the whole thing. Here we go. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad. I'll show you how I feel. I'll jump up high, slap my thigh, touch my nose, wink my eye, stomp my foot, tug my ear. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad. I'll show you how I feel. I'll jump up high, slap my thigh, touch my nose, wink my eye, stomp my foot, tug my ear. I'm so glad that you're here. I'll jump up high, slap my thigh, touch my nose, wink my eye, stomp my foot, tug my ear. I'm so glad to be here. Yeah! Now did you notice I had a little mess up? I got a couple of lines backward. That is totally okay when that happens. All that matters is that we're making music and having fun. Okay, so now we're going to take you into the next portion of the music where we learn about the steady beat. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of that song, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to see if we can find the heartbeat of the music. What do I mean when I say heartbeat? Every song that you listen to, your favorite songs that come on the radio, that you guys got on your iPods or your iPhones or your iPads or your Chromebooks, whatever you're listening to music on, every song has a heartbeat, just like we do. Without that heartbeat, we'd kind of fall apart, wouldn't we? Well, it's the same as a song. If a song doesn't have a steady heartbeat to it, then it's going to fall apart. It's going to be just noise. It's like a marching band. You ever notice a marching band just marches and they keep that beat steady? Well, if the beat wasn't steady, the marchers wouldn't be able to march all together. So we got to make sure that everything has a steady beat. So here's how we're going to find the steady beat. I'm going to hit play on the song. I'm going to take 2 fingers and I'm going to tap my hand to the steady beat. Okay, so let's see if you guys can do that. So let me start that song back up, see if we can find the steady beat. Here we go. So you're tapping with me? I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to be here. There's our steady beat right there. I'm so glad. I'll show you how I feel. I'll jump up high, slap my even though the words changed, our beat stays the same. Okay, we're almost done. Now, did you notice that steady beat had a certain speed to it? Wasn't too fast, wasn't too slow. It was just kind of in the middle. That's what we call a moderate or medium steady beat. Now, if you're talking about a song with a slow steady beat, if I had to think of something, I would say very possibly, I don't know, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star could possibly have a slow steady beat. Let's see it here. See if you can sing it with me. Here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. That was a slow, steady beat, wasn't it? Yeah. That was a slow, steady beat. So now let's see if we can think of a song that maybe has a faster, steady beat. I know. How about Wheels on the Bus? Let's see if we can see if that has a fast, steady beat. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Now there's a whole bunch more verses to that. We're not going to go into that. But did you notice the beat was faster on that one? Yeah, that was a much faster, steady beat. All right, cool. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce you to a very special friend of mine named Maestro Max. And he's going to continue our lesson on how we can find a steady beat. So here we go. Okay, you guys, I want to introduce you to a good friend of mine, Maestro. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead.
Welcome back.
Now, in this first lesson, Max is going to take you guys through how to recognize the steady beat of the song. We're not going to do the whole lesson today, just the beginning of it. So let's go ahead and jump on in.
Hello.
Say hi to him. Hi, Max. Now listen carefully.
This music has a steady beat. When marching to music, you are marching to its steady beat.
Not everybody knows that is. Now listen to this.
Listen to what happens when we take away the steady beat. It would be hard to march to music without a steady beat.
It sure would.
Let's work on your sense of beat.
Let's do this part real quick, and then we'll do the rest of it next
Click
time.
this box a few times or hit the space bar.
So what I'm going to do on my end is I'm going to hit the space bar on my computer. What I need you to do is you guys put a hand out and tap your
This
hand
ball
when the ball
is
taps
bouncing
the
to the
box.
beat in the music. Click the box when the ball hits. Bravissimo!
Very, very good. Now, next time I see you guys, we're going to refresh you on how to find that steady beat. We're going to start with this little section here, and then we're going to continue on, and Max is going to talk to you guys about how to really find that steady beat and the different names that we have for steady beat, because we normally say fast, slow, and medium, but there are some really fancy Italian words that we're going to learn that also represent steady beat. Okay? All right. So I will see you guys next week. Make sure to complete the quiz. You can either complete the quiz at the link in the description below this video, or you can go back to the website and complete the quiz that way. Okay? All right. Bye, you guys.